Hello everybody and welcome to Boogiepop and Others episode 18, the season finale. Man, it's been a ride. It's been like this. It's been like a sine wave because it's been half. I've been invested, but there are times where I'm confused. This episode comes into confused. I enjoyed it, but I was still kind of confused. I'll go through the episode as always. Then I'm gonna give my overall thoughts on the series and everything, and yeah. I'll ask questions because obviously I'm going to be confused. So, to begin, Shiro is actually the king of distortion. Where did Kentaro go? Because he disappears after this first scene, and I don't know where he went. But then, Kei, I didn't really get what the bit with her talking to King of Distortion was. I didn't really understand that. But then she goes finds Boogiepop, and then Shiro, King of Distortion, tells him he was trying to heal people's distortion. Then he was also only born recently, like today recently. I was like, okay. But then he feels guilty, the original Shiro, feels guilty because of Kamak Shiro's death, who is, I think, the girl from the first arc who gets killed by the Manticore, who was protecting Echoes. I think that's the same one. I can't really remember too well. I'll have to rewatch. But then Boogiepop and the King of Distortion, they go into like a dream world type thing, and she doesn't kill him. Kei's there too. And then the reason, I think my understanding is the reason that Boogiepop was summoned is because Shiro considered himself evil and an enemy of the world because he distorted that so much. That is what made Boogiepop appear to deal with it, because he believed so much that he was bad. I think that's what was happening. I could be completely wrong on that. But yeah, then when he kind of like admits fault, or like he's like, no, actually I'm not evil, I'm trying to do good things, he like splats the ground and everything goes back to normal. Kei enters the code to open the building and plays, I assume it's like Boogiepop's favourite music. I don't know. I'm not much of a classical music guy. So I don't know none of that, which I'm sure is a sin to a lot of people. But yeah, I mean, it was nice. It had some dramatic crescendo later on and stuff, so that was good. But then everyone wakes up because of the music, and Boogiepop says to Sakiko, if you ever become an enemy of the world, I'll deal with you. And I'm like, that sounds like foreshadowing, that does. I feel like that could be where we're going. What else happens? Takeda's there, he finds Kei and they have a little bit of banter, and then I guess they're friends again. Like, they weren't ever really not friends, like they weren't fighting, but they were like uneasy, I guess, and now they're friends again. And then we go to Kentaro outside with Shiro, and Shiro's still got the dead eyes, so I'm thinking, does he still have King of Distortion powers? Are they two separate entities, or are they like one? That's what I'm confused about. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I guess they're kind of like friends now. And then Takeda goes to the Mystic Realm. I don't know what to call it. That's what it is. Talks to Boogiepop again and like, hey, you're my friend. And then Boogiepop's like, hey, the threat's gone. So I'm a little confused. I think the threat was the King of Distortion, but once it realised it wasn't a threat, Boogiepop wasn't needed anymore. I think. I think I've got what's all going on. A little bit. Even if this isn't what's exactly happened, it makes sense in my own headcanon, so I'm still able to follow, if that makes sense. But I'm sure I am actually kind of tempted to read the light novel. Or just novel. It wasn't a light novel back then, was it? What do people call it? Do they call it a light novel, or do they just call it a novel? That's what I want to know. But anyway, yeah, the series as a whole, as I said, it's been confusing. It's meant to be confusing, but that still doesn't make it not confusing. You know what I mean? Like, I've enjoyed the figuring out confusing, but this last arc, it was kind of, not gibberish is the wrong word, like jargon, you know, you got to be into it and understand like the laws of the world, and I don't really get that as much. So like it's not been bad. Anyone who says it's terrible, it's atrocious, is just wrong, okay? Like, objectively it's not terrible. It's confusing and you need to use your brain, which I'm okay with that. I've actually enjoyed it quite a lot because I like using my brain. I understand a lot of people just want to, they want a nice old easy watch where they don't have to think too hard. And yeah, I like that too sometimes. But thinking is good. So yeah, I've enjoyed Boogiepop. It's not been my favorite thing or anything, but I've enjoyed everything I've watched this season to some degree, and this is no exception. So I think my favorite arc, I liked the Imaginator arc, and I like. Okay, I'm gonna list them in order of how much I like them. Imaginator number 1, Boogiepop at Dawn number 2. This one is number 3, and then the first one is number 4. That's my order, just based on the anime, not based on the books or nothing. That's the order of arcs I think I like them best in. But let me know your list in that, like arc list, based solely on the anime. I mean, if people have read the books, I know it's hard, but yeah. I will see you in another video, watch more videos and stuff, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.